Hello, my name is Adriana Dominguez, and welcome to the fourth episode of Youth Matters, where I talk about the challenges and issues that teens face nowadays. This episode is about the benefits and cautions of being in a teen relationship. A relationship can mean many different things to each teen, so we'll mainly be talking about the pros and cons of being in a relationship / cautions and benefits. What does it mean to be in a relationship at a young age? How does it affect the teen's mentality? How does it affect the teen's ethics? And how does it affect the relationship between the teen and the parent? Let's talk about the pros and benefits of being in a relationship. You'll never be alone. You always have someone to talk to all the time. You might become more mature mentally and emotionally. You'll learn more things about yourself, and it can help you become more social, lower the feeling of social anxiety. You'll find out your ideal type. You'll learn more about the opposite gender. If you're going into your second relationship, you know what to look out for. You know what to be careful and be wary of. It can help decrease the feeling of low self-esteem and self-worth. Let's talk about the cons and cautions of being in a relationship at a young age. Because you are young and you haven't been in a relationship yet, breakups are going to be hard to handle since you don't know how to handle it properly. Fortunately, there might be some times where you lose friends. Maybe because they don't approve of you dating because you guys are young, or because they don't approve of who you're dating. One or both of you might be too busy to hang out with one another. Since you are young, you guys obviously have your own things to do, such as sports. There are times, and it's unfortunate, that you might end up in a toxic relationship at a young age. No one should ever have to deal with that, so always try your best to get out of it, no matter what. People might think of you in a certain way because you are in a relationship. You might feel pressure to do things that you don't want to do. And you might love too easy because what you think of love isn't love and is just blinding you from seeing the red flags. Now let's talk about what does it mean to be in a relationship at a young age. As mentioned earlier, a relationship can be differently from teen to teen. But the main gist of it is that at first the teen might think that a relationship is nothing to them. But once their friends start dating and encouraging them to start dating, it might take over their life. Though the teen may think that they need to start dating, in reality there really isn't a need because they're so young. They should enjoy their time, focus on school, and worry about a relationship closer to when they graduate. Now let's talk about how does it affect the teen's mentality. Now once the teen is in a relationship, it might think it's everything in life. It will cloud the teen's mind no matter what they're doing. Their relationship will find a way into the teen's conversation. Though it may seem great that the teen cares for their partner, it's going to get bad once it's all they can think of. The teen might feel that they're always going to need to talk to their partner, know what they're doing, and where they are. This will cause them to depend on their partner, which they shouldn't do because they're so young. There's no need for the teen to depend all their life choices and their happiness on something that might not even last forever. Now let's talk about how does it affect the teen's ethics. The teen may change the ethic to fit more to their partners. If the teen used to ask permission to going out or hanging out with friends, they now may be saying that they are going out, meaning that they aren't really asking anymore, they just say they are. If the teen wasn't much of a social event person, they now may want to go to a party or any gathering with their partner. Anything that the teen has followed before will often change, sometimes drastically. Now let's talk about how does it affect the relationship between the teen and the parent. With the teen being in a relationship, it will change the relationship between the teen and the parent. The teen may separate themselves from daily family activities. They may be out of the house more often because they'd rather be with their partner than laying in their bed doing nothing. Their attitude may or may not change drastically. An example being that the teen might be nicer and more kind to their parents because they may want something out of them, such as being able to spend time with their partner. Lastly, I want to end off with some relationship advice. Don't love too fast. You're still young. Enjoy all the time you have. Don't let the relationship take over your life. It's not always going to last forever. Don't change yourself to make your partner happy. You're perfect just the way you are. And if you guys ever think of something, always do it because you want to do it. In closing, take your time and don't rush things because your mental health matters. Thank you for tuning into this podcast, and until next time, this is Adriana Dominguez signing off.